YouTube, what's up? I wanted to do an Uber run with my ES Nova Sorc to see how well the build performs for survivability. ES Nova is one of the strongest builds in the game, but couldn't get past Mephisto without the use of Sunder Charms or something that could break Mephisto's lightning immunity. I am doing this run with my buddy Zeal Paladin, and he has a high level conviction aura that will allow me to do lightning damage versus Meph. This is a softcore, non-ladder build on Nintendo Switch. I will go over the gear in my Merc setup, the stats and the skill points, and then I'll show you the Players 2 Uber run. Timestamps and links will be in the description below. So here is the gear that I'll be using for this Uber run. So I'm using an Infinity and a Scythe for minus 50 enemy lightning resistance. I have a Griffin's Eye with a 5/5 facet in it for minus 24 plus 18 lightning damage. A 30 all res Maras. A Viper Magi with a 4/3 facet in it for minus 4% and plus 3% lightning damage. Using Sandstorm Trex for the faster hit recovery, vitality, strength, and poison resist. They're ethereal so that I save some points on strength. 10% faster cast rate ring with 19 strength, cold resistance, and poison length reduced by 25%. Arachnid's Mesh, Stone of Jordan, Mage Fist. I have a 1919 Torch, a 2019-10 Annie, and then various lightning skillers with random amounts of life. One skiller with 12% faster hit recovery to get me to a 42 breakpoint. And then I have Mana Charms at the bottom, Mana Charms with faster run walk, mana 17 mana, 15 mana with 5% faster hit recovery, and then another 5% faster hit recovery, which gets me to that 42 faster hit recovery breakpoint. 17 mana, 17, 17, and then 16 mana and 5 life. On swap, I have a 262 CTA and a Lidless Wall for the +1 skills. My strength comes out to 95 into strength, and then everything else into energy. Here's my res split. You don't really need high res on all of these because of energy shield, but poison resist is important because that goes right through energy shield. For the advanced stats, only 30 magic find, 10 experience, 58 faster run walk, 42 faster hit recovery, and the 105 faster cast rate breakpoint. For my Merc setup, this is the setup that I'm using for the pre-Ubers for my Merc, but I'm going to switch setup for Uber Trist. So he's using an Andes with a 15 increased attack speed and fire res jewel, a Sacred Armor Fortitude with the second highest life roll, 30 all res. He's using an Insight and a Thresher for the 17 meditation aura. He's a Prayer Merc for regenerating my health. So even when I'm poisoned, it keeps my life up. For the skill tree, 3 points into Frozen Armor. I threw my extra points in there just for the added defense boost and all that. Lightning Tree, I have 1 point into all of these to get down to Energy Shield. Energy Shield is maxed out with 20 points. It does 93 absorb now. It'll do 94 with battle orders. 95 is the highest. 1 point into Teleport. Telekinesis is maxed out. Static Field is maxed out. It's a synergy for Nova. Nova is maxed out. And then 1 point into Thunderstorm, which is a nice supplemental skill as a passive skill, and it does some decent lightning damage. And then 20 points into Lightning Mastery. For fire skills, I have 1 point into Warmth to help, again, regenerate my mana, and 1 point into Fire Mastery to boost the damage of the Hydras that I have mapped. My friend's Paladin is a level 92 Zeal Paladin, and I'll put in the description his build and stats. So here we are doing a Uber run with my 99 ES Nova Sorc and my buddy's Zeal Paladin level 92. So just waiting for him to come up to Frigid Highlands so that we can pre-buff. There we go. Always start with Forgotten Sands. I think Duriel's the easiest. And there my Merc is not even helping in the fight, just kind of walking away. And then we always go Furnace of Pain second. And since he has no Enigma on, he's got to run. It's funny to hear his footsteps. Nova can take a lot of these guys out, but there are some immune to everything pit lords. Everything but physical damage. Yeah, these guys. I'm waiting for him, but he actually gets stuck here. He gets surrounded by all these pit lords and gets stuck. So I have to have my Merc kind of strategically help clear the path. His character's pretty strong, so he's not even getting hurt, he's just can't get out. So there, my Merc is helping to kill the pit lords. Can he get out yet? There we go. Finally. So now we're looking for Izzy. Kind of clearing the way if we can. Hopefully he doesn't get stuck again. There he is. Now I just did static and then I'm blasting Nova and keeping an eye on my mana pool and just rejuvenating that as I need to. Huge mana pool helps.
Good evening.
And then for the last one, we're doing Lilith. And for this, I take some antidote potions.
Thanks.
The reason for this is you get, I believe,
Thanks.
added 50 poison res for the duration of 30 seconds each one, and they do stack, and I think it bumps up your max res to 85. So just taking a few of these just to make sure that the poison damage doesn't hurt me so much. As you know, poison is the only thing that gets through, bypasses energy shield. Now I'm not using any cheese method or Marowak boots for life tap and bone prison this time. So this is just straight up going for it. ES Nova and the Zealer. Zealer is wearing dracs, so life tap does proc sometimes, so that helps for the mercenary. And he's not running a mercenary. Pre-buff. Again, he's got no teleport, so we gotta walk, sort of. These things cast amp damage a lot, so don't want to hit Lilith with amp damage on, so hopefully it goes away. Map was a little tough. Look like one of those backwards maps that's right near the entrance. Though this is probably straight up. Yeah. So I gotta keep my Merc alive. Gave him a pot there. Another one. But using static and tons of lightning damage and Zeal, not too bad.
Hello.
So that poison was still hurting me. So I'm going to swap my Merc's gear to gear that has a little bit more damage reduction and a little bit more life leech.
I'll put that to good use.
So Andy's was good for Lilith because it pushes his resistance to 85, poison res to 85. Swapping to Chains of Honor for the all res and the damage reduction and the 8 life leech. Combined with the life leech on the helm.
I'll put that to good use.
Now he can't life leech from Mephisto. So I'll just have to make sure to keep him alive. Now I like to get a few more antidote potions for Mephisto, just because there's a lot of poison skellies in there. So for me and the Merc, it helps out. So I'll give these to
Thanks. Thanks.
my Merc.
Thanks. 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 Thanks.
Don't need the town portals. So get some extra rejuves. So got a clean portal, which is nice. A lot of the times on Switch, the portals are always botched because of the load time. You're just kind of sitting at the portal for a bit. There we go. So now we'll drag Mephisto. He's got conviction, so we should be able to do lightning damage and static. So yeah, static works. So sitting in that poison certainly helps. Gotta keep an eye on my Merc. So I just teleport away when I think that he's like gonna die or get hurt. So yeah, that was pretty good. And now we'll pull Baal. So we'll get Baal. Baal is not usually a problem. Yeah, didn't even have to pot, and then we'll just go hit Diablo. Diablo's like the easiest one, I think. And that's it. And this is softcore non-ladder. So you can understand that if this was ladder and you had a lightning Sunder Charm, you could break Mephisto's lightning immune and probably do some damage with just Nova. But can't get past Mephisto without breaking his light immune. So let's see what this torch is.
Good day.
1818 Assassin. Not too bad. I think the one that I have is slightly better, but I'll hang on to this. And yeah, that's it. So if you have any comments or questions, feel free to do so below. And thanks for watching. Bye.